I think January should be one of those months where you have the highest productivity out of all months of the entire year, more than the summer. People have a constricted time frame. They're more serious about working, and they're willing to work harder. They show up ready to absolutely kill it. So, we have so many people go out and do 15 and 20 demos in their first weekend. They're just battling the entire time and going after 10 and 15 and $20,000 fast starts. Plus all your management candidates are like sitting in the training seminar and they're like living trophies. It's like, hey, Rob, tell everybody how you sold $175,000 worth of Cutco this year around your class schedules. And you have 4 of your friends sitting in training over here. I don't even understand how somebody doesn't average $1,000 in their first weekend, from that training seminar. It's just irrational to me. Like, how do you line up 15 management candidates in front of them that are all at like $40,000 to $50,000 in sales, and then like share some tips? And then the person in the front row is like, oh, this doesn't work. Like, there's just no way. So I never really had that set up in training ever at any other time of year than now. So if they're showing up on December 26th to work, they're ready to go, dude. So, I'm driving the hell out of them because they're there to sell. In terms of PPR, a couple of major concepts that I try to drive for my people. First and foremost is you just have to change your expectations of what representatives can do. I even say beyond what people do in the summer, because sometimes people are stuck in fall mode and they're used to their reps hey, the 5-8-12 program, if you do 8 demos a week, you're good. I'm talking to people about doing 8 demos a day now. So it's a totally different mindset that you have to shift or get your managers out of the fall mentality, because it's not fall mentality. It's summer, but plus 20-30% is what I actually think. So change expectations of what representatives can do and should do, especially in their fast start on a day-to-day basis. You got to kind of get that bite back for what's expected from representatives. The other thing is, training pop comes from having people doing a ton of demos. Overall, PPR comes from retention. So my mission, no one's allowed to quit, in January. You just know you're not quitting. You're going to quit to do what? Sit on the couch and be lazy? You just haven't given the job a shot yet, dude. So let's go. So we fight to keep people in the mix the entire month. It's just not happening where definitely not quitting before AT. There's no chance. The other idea that I think helps with productivity this time of year is focusing on the individual before the team. Sometimes managers get so excited about their year that the entirety of their training seminar or their interview, they just spend all this time casting their vision, which there's a time and a place for. But honestly, most of these guys don't care that much about the team because they don't see themselves being there long term anyway. It's a short term thing where they're making money over the winter break and they just want to make some cash and get the hell out of there. So, I always talk about our goals being very secondary to their goals. So individual before the team. So one of the things I constantly promote is, hey guys, listen, our goals as a team are great. We're going to break some national records. You can be part of a championship organization. It's going to be cool. But that goal is very secondary to your goals as individual representatives. Now, if you love the idea of being part of a championship team and winning and everything like that, the best way you can contribute to the team at this point is to be the best individual performer that you can possibly be. Be the Michael Jordan or the LeBron James or the Tom Brady of this organization, because those players do a really great job of making everybody else around them substantially better. Your individual success is going to inspire team success. So for now, I want you to be 100% selfish, and whatever it is that you're looking to get out of the job, there's a way that we can provide that for you. Some of you guys need a flexibility in scheduling. Some of you guys need extra income to take back to school. Some of you guys are looking for advancement and growth opportunities. Some of you guys are looking to just stack some serious income. Some of you guys just want a fun and cool place to work. Whatever it is that you need, we're going to provide that for you, and that's job number one for me. Is making sure that you get exactly what it is that you came here looking for. So, that's kind of part of the intro for January, which I think kind of locks people in a little bit with a different mentality. And those people that do want to step up and go big and contribute to the team, they do. But I'm not going to lose all those people that, are whatever, dude, I just want to make some money. And then another idea that we started last year, this is more for pilot offices, but I think you can pare it down to the districts as well. It's just making sure you target at least one person from each group to go huge for January. So like one person doing $15,000 to $25,000 in sales for the month changes the entire month. But if you can have like a couple different groups that you're targeting and get a bunch of people to go after that, it almost ensures that at least one of them is going to get there. One person from the candidate pool, for me this year, it's going to be Rob Ferrugio. He sold $25,000 last January. He wants to sell 80 this January. He told me yesterday, but I don't want to see an $80,000 January. But if he goes after 80, he'll probably sell like 40 or 50 or something. He's pretty good. And then the one person from the first training seminar, that we get to go after, like the trip contest or go big in some way, and then one person from the second seminar. Last year we had 2 people from the first seminar sell 15K. Rob sold 25. Elliot sold 20. Those were both management candidates. And then we had Joey was from the second seminar. He sold 11. So, and then one of my CSPs, Justin Kim, did 20. So that formula, basically accounted for about $100,000 in January, just with our top four guys. This year we're trying to get that a little over $150.